Welcome to Ethanol Producer Magazine's top headlines from the past week. I'm your host, Jacob Noterman. POET is working to develop a new ethanol plant in Indiana. On July 23rd, the company received an approval from the Shelbyville, Indiana Planning Commission that will allow it to proceed with the development of an 80 million gallon per year ethanol plant at a site approximately 5 miles northwest of the city. Information released by POET indicates that the proposed facility will take in approximately 28 million bushels of corn annually. The project represents an expected $150 to $160 million capital investment. The plant will create nearly $3 million in added value for local crops, contribute $2 million to the local community in annual payroll, and have a major annual economic impact in its local area. The Canadian government has announced it will delay implementation of its clean fuel standard, citing the need for additional time to conduct robust technical and economic analysis. The program, first announced in late 2016, aims to reduce emissions from all fuels by 30 million metric tons in 2030 by setting life cycle carbon intensity requirements for liquid, gaseous, and solid fuels used in transportation, industry, and buildings. Original plans called for development of program regulations to be complete next year. That work is now being scheduled to be complete by 2021. Distiller sorghum oil now qualifies as a feedstock for the production of advanced biofuels and biomass-based diesel under the Renewable Fuel Standard. On July 24th, the U.S. EPA published a notice finalizing RFS fuel pathways for the feedstock. That notice states that biodiesel and heating oil produced from distiller sorghum oil via a transesterification process and renewable diesel, jet fuel, heating oil, naphtha, and liquefied petroleum gas produced from distiller sorghum oil via a hydrotreating process will now meet the life cycle greenhouse gas reduction threshold of 50% required for advanced biofuels and biomass-based diesel under the RFS. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with more of the ethanol industry's top stories.